Move from your starting point. All of us have goals and aspirations. Whether we follow through on achieving them is another story. But for those who make that single crucial decision to go after their goals or dreams, they must have a starting point. Where is your starting point? Many years ago, a supervisor who recognized my ability to look at things in a positive light called me into his office and said he wanted to share something with me. He shared something with me that frankly I would never expect a supervisor to share with their direct reports or anyone else in the company for that matter. He told me that he was having some struggles with his bosses. The people who he reported to have lost confidence in him. He tried to explain how much he is worth to them to no avail. He did not know what to do. So I told him, where you find yourself right this minute is your starting point. Take a look at your current situation. It might not be a pretty picture. It might be depressing taking stock of the place you find yourself in at this very moment. But, once you draw that line and make this your starting point, you can improve. You can make it better. You don't have to stay here. You are starting here to get better. We can do the same in our lives. Perhaps your starting point is thousands of dollars in debt. That means your starting point is in the red. It might be depressing to see your financial situation in the red. But your objective is to be in the black. Draw that line. Do you continue to rack up debt, or do you determine to start eliminating those debt and move from your starting point towards the black? However little you eliminate, you are moving away from it. People do not like to take an honest look at themselves for the same reason some people do not like to go to the doctor. They fear the results. They fear the bad news. So they rather stick their heads in the sand of their lives and ignore the problem, and the problem just keeps growing. It takes courage to stop and take stock of where you are. It is not an easy thing. No one likes to look at their life and find they are failing. When you do get tired of a failing life, however, you will ignore the disappointments, regrets, depression, or any other negative feeling that comes along with your current situation and face it. Face it courageously and tell yourself, I will move from this starting point. Where I am is not where I will remain. I will get better and put actions to my decree. I am moving on from this starting point.